It's a battle of 2-0 teams here in SoFi Stadium as your Los Angeles Rams have had a great start here to the year on this little home stretch, man. We are 2-0 and we're coming in to take on the 2-0 Washington Commanders here, as it's been a very good start to the year for the offense. Had a lot of close games, but a lot of good production, especially in the pass game. We're seeing a lot of big boosts in that, and then an okay start for the defense, man, as they are kind of struggling a little bit with the run defense, allowing these games to even be close, because a lot of these times we are actually blowing these teams out by a considerable margin. So here against the 2-0 team, I wanted to just kind of get into the game, get into the second half and see what type of game we are looking at against a top performer that could be in the NFC along with us. As the Commanders are 2-0, I mean, this is as early in the season as you can get. You never know how they're going to shake out, but they have a good roster all around and a good offense. So this will be a good test to our defense to see if they can actually hold and can the offense keep up. 14-3 here as we go ahead and jump into the third quarter. Big play there on offense to go ahead and start off this second half. Another big play, though. Matthew Allen with a 19-yard catch. Can we finally see our first points of the game as far as a touchdown goes? Negative plays are not going to help. Back-to-back negative rushes. Gets us a 17-yard catch to Lad McConkey. Get in the end zone. There it is. First touchdown of the day goes to Kyron Williams. So they drove right back down, got a touchdown of their own. We were able to get our 2-point conversion, so now we're only still down 9 going into this fourth quarter. And I hope you guys are doing all right, man. I don't want to skip out on these intros, man. Like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are enjoying the series and enjoying the gameplay here. As Kyron Williams is another rushing touchdown here, as it is now just a 3-point game as we just decided to go for our extra point here. And what was seeming like a game that could have got out of hand at half has now turned into a really good one. It's 14-3 at half, so that means it's only been 6-15 here in the second half as they get a big pass play the first time we watch in, and that's going all the way for 6. Commanders answering back quickly with no offensive concerns here. Jaden Daniels clean pocket and just splits the seam. Both safeties are just out wide, and Cameron Curl and Kirby Joseph, both the two deep safeties on that play at least, and they just let him split right in between them as they go one play in 8 seconds here. Now the offense has to react. It's now be up to Jeremiah Matthews to keep us in this game and keep it close. We have 6 minutes to go, and as we've seen, this team is not necessarily out until that final whistle blows. Dropping back here, pocket's looking okay, but nobody's getting open, and he's down to the ground yet again. That's the simple cover 3, and he was not able to read it, at least get it to the drag, and instead of getting at least a little bit of something, it's 3rd and 23, and we'll need a big shot here. And they go with the screen on 3rd and long here as Kyron Williams gets a good juke to get us something, but 135 yards on the day? After having back-to-back 300-yard passing games, what is going on with the O today? We obviously have to go for it, and I would like to think this is possibly game if we can't get 17 here. Pocket's looking okay. You see, we were able to pick up at least one more score there to make it close. They scored obviously quickly being that close to their end zone, but 33-25 is how this one's going to go down. I don't know what kind of play calling that was. A screen on 3rd and 23. I mean, the empty formation I like. I don't know if I like that play, but Jeremiah Matthews has got to see the pressure and just get that ball out. Why we waited so long to get it out, I have no idea. But a very low offensive production day from a team standpoint. I mean, we had 267 yards of total offense, 68 on the ground, 199 through the air. That's taking out the sack yard, just 212 and a touchdown, only 50% on his completion percentage today. This is a terrible game from Jeremiah Matthews. This is all completely on him. Did I say 4 touchdowns that we gave up to Jaden Daniels too? I mean, we're not running with great efficiency either. I mean, only 3 a carry from Kyron Williams and 2 touchdowns. We couldn't hold Damian Pearson, who had 2 catches, which we saw one of them for the 70-yard long. But I don't know. We just got to find something that's working here, because it was not a good game on offense, was not a good game on defense, but there are always going to be some bright spots like this. And a nice little quick start to the video. I want to do some more games like that where we kind of jump into some key games, maybe they're in the second half, fourth quarter, and just see how they turn out for us overall, and just see what this team is going to develop into and what they can do more of as the season goes on. And when we get into closer, high ranked or more high intensity games, we'll definitely keep looking, slowing the paces down, putting more of the games into them. But here we have an upgrade here for the rookie Brandon Moses. 80 overall, man coverage is kind of low. Let's go ahead and keep him going. As I probably should have went slot because we get a little bit of both, but 81 man coverage. Gets a boost +1 there, +3 on his play rec. I'll take that. And then last but not least here we had a defensive lineman, John Davidson. Power rusher is the archetype that we want to see more of. His power moves are lower than his finesse. Let's go ahead and let's do a power rush upgrade. Why not? Make him a scheme fit, give him some extra XP during practices, +2 on his power moves. Maybe just reinvent how he works and keep upgrading the power moves. He's number 9 ranked left end in the league right now. So if we can just keep this up, we should have some great edge rush if we need it. Let's hope we don't mess up this press conference again. Next question. All right, let's talk about Jamar Matthews and how he's played up to this point. Dang, I know I should have skipped this one. All right, in your opinion, what has he done well so far this season? Avoiding sacks, completion percentage, avoiding turnovers, yards per attempt. I'm just gonna go yards per attempt. And I mean, we obviously never know what it's actually gonna be. It always ends up being something bad. Yeah, see, it always ends up being something bad. I'm not even gonna. There we go. Just gonna go ahead and let that. Wait, what happened? No consequences. Sweet. Well, it said bothered by it, but it also said no consequences. I kind of skipped through it because I was expecting it to be negative morale, but it actually said no consequence. Okay, took his morale took like a 1 step back, but everybody else seems to be fine. Sweet. You don't have to worry about any negative morale coming into this week, which is great after a loss because we need to bounce back, especially against the 0-3 Jags, and try to get this dub this week. Getting a look at a first fully sim game as the Jaguars were winless, and we end up bouncing back big time against them, 31-7. 28 of those points coming in that first half. Huge, let off with the gas pedal, but it didn't come back to haunt us at all. Over 361 yards gained. Didn't even give up more than 50 yards on the ground. That's good run defense if I've ever seen it before. No turnover today too, so a clean game as we held time of possession for 36 minutes compared to the others. So 239, 2 touchdowns here for Jeremiah Matthews. 17 for 25 on his attempts. Not too many attempts here as opposed to rushing. So how many plays did we run here? About 21. So that's about 46 plays. And then we have here 14. So 60. I think I did that quick math correctly. About 60 plays roughly here now. Hey, look, I graduated school a long time ago. We ain't worried about math. But 21 for 73 in the touchdown. Still bad on his efficiency here. Only 9 yards is a long. 3 broken tackles. Only 2 yards after contact. So we got to figure out what's going on with that run game. Because obviously it is not really working to make it, that successful. But the pass game is thriving. 4 for 104, and 2 of his catches were touchdowns, including a 46-yard long. 5 for 57 here for Matthew Ellen. Both of them stepping in to replace Nikayu, who should be coming back here soon. And then let's look at these sack numbers first here. We did take 3 sacks, right tackle, left tackle, and then Kevin Dotson at guard. And then defensively, 4.5 sacks. Well, if there's ever a way to win a game, that is one way to do it. John Davidson, 4.5 sacks today at TFL. What other production could you ask for except for interceptions here from Curry and Derek Curry and Sergio? Since what is Curry doing getting playing time on the field? Look, the team is playing so well. I am not in a rush to, make any changes at all. Now, we do have a new injury. Looks like coming after that last game, so I'm not changing anything on that defense. If he's getting playing time, we're winning. As we lose our best pass rusher, Jared Verse, 14 weeks. He will be basically effectively inactive. That's going to be a major blow to this depth chart. He's out for the season. 14 weeks. What can we do there? And then we have Joe Good here stepping up. There's Austin Roberts. So, the rookie could end up having to play here. What is his pass rushing ability? 62, 74 finesse, 70. Oh no, block shed 67. I think I would let him start over Good now. At least, but that's going to hurt our pass rush tremendously. No wonder Davidson was actually able to, get off then. Let me look at my rush right end and left end. Davidson. And I guess Braswell will be the next best one here. 84 power moves. I'm not mad at it. So, yeah, Braswell would probably be next up. We'll just move to number 1 on that side. Monty Mingo. Probably look to see, can we get anybody else? Over here, is there anybody that's good at, 63 overall is probably not going to be too good. Let me go see if there's anybody on free agency that we might be able to pick up, since we might have to put him on IR and open up a roster spot. I'm not going to lie, I looked through free agency, I did not see anything that I like there to sign, so no moves there. We're going to actually not even put him on IR just because I don't have anybody to really make sense to bring up to my roster at all. So, Coach, we're 5 weeks in. We are, and right now we're 3-1, looking good. Do you feel like you have a solid idea of how good your team is this season? I do. And honestly, being 3-1 with our next 3 games, look, we're playing a tough division rivalry this week, but we have 3 straight games of 1-3 teams after that, which could very well, at the worst, put us at 6 wins after our next 4. I'm going to say the 10 to 11 win range this season. I feel like we can get to 10 to 11 wins at 3-1. I feel like it should be very possible. It definitely seems possible with your current record. I think so too as well. Like, I think 8 wins is definitely within reach, but I think 10 wins is not too obtainable here. 2,500 XP and 5 staff points. I think I should get more staff points than just 5. But that's if we just get to 10 wins. So, like I said, this Cardinals game is 3-1, but our next 3 is the Saints, Lions, and Seahawks. All 3 of which are 1-3. Now, of course, the records will change by the time we play them. But if we can just get past this Cardinals, we got 3 games that could be pretty, solid matchups here for us. So let's go right back into SoFi Stadium yet again. Another home game. And let's hopefully take care of business against the division rival yet again. And there he is, over 1,000 yards already through his first 4 games, 6-2 touchdown interception ratio is not too bad considering we've been missing our main target there. Puka Nacua is coming back too, just in time for this division round matchup here against the Arizona Cardinals, as hopefully we get to see a big game from him, bouncing back into his number 1 spot. Hopefully there's no rust after being out for a couple of weeks, and we can keep this past game going. This has been one of the most impressive things so far this season. The biggest shock that I would say is how inefficient our run game is now. Is that a Kyron Williams thing, or is that a offensive line thing? I don't know. We might see a little bit of more of a halfback change here, and we might get a little bit more Brian Stroud this game just to see if it is running back or offensive line oriented. In which case, then we'll put obviously Kyron Williams back in and let the offensive line do its work. But here today, we're just going to go ahead and tip things off here against the Cardinals as we look to go ahead and get win number 2, or back-to-back wins again. So we went 2, lost, back-to-back wins. Okay, if I'm looking right, did I say 36? That's Tracy. Wait, 36 is Tracy Gales. What is he doing on defense? Hold on. Oh, that's 90. Wait. Hold on, I got to exit already. Did we have okay, so it's normal cover 3. What alignment? What is this? Why is not? This is what's wrong with us. White. Why is my 3rd defensive tackle back here in coverage? Okay, let me see how the rest of the defense looks. Let me zoom out real quick. All right, so I have Curl here. We've got Kirby Joseph there. Reggie Lawrence. 33 is Ernst Stroud. Okay, wait. Why? So why is Sergio Sims? Where is Sergio Sims at? I'm going to see if I can try to make some adjustments. For whatever reason, we have a defensive tackle playing safety in the nickel packages. I don't know where this got messed up at, and this is probably why our pass defense is as bad as it has been, is because I have that, like, look at this. I don't know who did this, but I'm about to fix it immediately. I mean, what the heck? Nickel 2-4. Just put tap back there for now. Then what is going on? Oh crap, we're in the game. I did not mean to do this, so we're just gonna go play D line. Oh dang, I almost got back there. Well, y'all got to see me play my first play here. I'm gonna try to do it quickly here because for whatever reason we have, like I said, we just have a defensive tackle back there. Okay, I think I just fixed it. Okay, so we should be good to go from here. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and take a double look at our adjustments from the coaching screen next time out. There should be no reason that we have a random defense, our 3rd string defensive tackle like that, playing free safety in our nickel packages. That was really random and crazy, but let's hope that fixes some things, and maybe that's the reason. Hey, look, if that's the reason we 3-1, I might have to put it back and let it slide because I guess the teams aren't taking advantage of that. But here, 3rd and 4, as the Cardinals will throw this one quickly behind Ernest Jr., getting that to the outside there. There's Tanner Pittman off to Marvin Harrison Jr. Making a catch there on the small in route. Going 1st and 10 here. Going to give the read option to the running back. Benson not having much room to run as that run defense is still looking as strong as ever. Coming off a week where we only gave up 33 rushing yards. We're looking to keep that same kind of success here. There's going to be a little screen pass to the outside. He gets out there. Blockers are set up. And that's plenty of room for Benson to get to work as he's up to the 29-yard line. Come on, defense. We still got to play strong. I know we're going to got our star defensive tackle at safety, but y'all can still put in some work here. As Benson's going to go to the outside. So we got Sims following him out there. He's going to go man coverage and get beat off the line and past him for a little bit more of a gain. Got to check Sims' speed because he was not even close to the running back on that play for the first down grab. Is there now in red zone territory here. Offense is still looking good here for the Cardinals. Throw over the middle is wide open, and these tackle lanes are looking butt. They're like college 25 tackle pursuit drills. Like, y'all are not anywhere close to making tackles here on this play. Looks like this should be a run up the middle, blocked beautifully as he's in the end zone. Great move there by Willows, the tight end. Motioning him inside, using him as a lead blocker, and look at him just get the great block on the defensive tackle there. And nobody else was able to come in for backup. I don't know if we're going to see any weird things with our offense then that I didn't notice. So we got all our guys up there. Puka, Ladd. It's like is that Matthew Allen still? No. That's McCollum still out there. Jackson still at tight end. Williams still at halfback here. Pocket still looking clean as we get that throw out. As McCollum, after a big game last time, 4 catches, 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards. Looking to still be the main focus of the O here, at least off that first pass. So we're going to go to I formation here. Go a little play action play. I thought that was going to be a draw. That's a deep pass play as it is overthrown. I think that was Puka there that he was targeting. Connection might be a little off coming back from injury there as that throw was a little bit high. 3rd and 3 here. We just needed a little bit of a short yardage situation. Dishes off to the halfback, and they close out beautifully on that one. We could have looked somewhere else. Come on, oh, let's move this rock a little bit. It's been a minute since we've seen you guys move the ball. Let's see a clean drive here for once. Is that blitz? Oh my gosh. Come on, Jeremiah. After the first 2 games were good, the loss was terrible. The win that we just had last week was okay. I mean, still 220 on the yardage there. And then here we just see what? I got to watch. Oh, there's an injury on the field too. I don't really care about his injury, but Z spots. I mean, it's not a bad play by any means. It's not a bad play, but still, okay, what are we seeing then? I'm seeing a stop route right there that we need to be hitting. I mean, nobody else is open. Just hit the stop route. What are you waiting for? And then look, he gets out of the pocket like way too early. I get it. There are guys coming, but if you just stand there and just deliver the dot. And because of that, we have 3rd and 22 now. Looks like McCollum all the way on the outside. Puka back in the slot here. So we got trips to the top of the screen here. Pocket breaking down yet again. He's going to get out and just throw that one on the run. We get into the second quarter here a little bit. Still have not seen much offense from really either side. They've had continuous 3 and outs and a turnover here. Our offense has a couple good plays, and then we move in the wrong direction. That's going to lead to 4th and inches on a 12-yard pass. And, of course, they're just going to go ahead and decide to punt that back to Arizona. So, still no offense, still quiet, but at least the defense is shown up here to play. Can we at least cross the 50-yard marker? We will not because of a penalty and then sack. It's just negative plays is killing us here. We have had sacks, negative runs, penalties. Now, the defense looks like they're finally starting to give up a little bit here as we go ahead and get under the 2-minute warning, causing them to punt yet again. Can we please get some points here before the end of the half? So I guess I got to go through and make some changes to the playbook here with Detroit, as it does not look like some of the plays that they're running I necessarily agree with here. And it's obviously not leading to us to getting any successful plays here. As Jackson, though, able to make that one work on the first down grab. We call our second timeout here of the first half. Maybe a little bit early to call that with 1:25 left to go, but still at least got one more as that throw is going to come out. There's a penalty flag down too late as Jackson goes in and gets the catch. That's either got to be a late holding or a roughing the passer.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
See McCollum inside this time around. Pockets looking clean. Fires it out to Jackson with the catch, getting us back to where we originally started out. Play clock will drip down to 17 seconds. We should at least be able to get one more play off before having to call this final timeout. 13, and we're not in field goal range. Never mind. It doesn't even matter. Just let the play clock run out. We have 96 total yards after the first half. Can we please have some offense? Play action fake here. It's going to go to the outside. That might actually just been a plain RPO. And Jackson at least is showing that he wants to win here. That's back-to-back first down grabs we've seen him touch the last 2 times he touched the rock. So we're going to go heavy O-line set here, bringing Jackson in motion yet again. Going to go with the pass set here. Blitz was coming in, and it's off the dome pieces. We had our backup tight end there, Michael Meyer, wide open. He just could not get it over the head of the defensive line and the blitzing linebackers. Sending for this time. Pocket's looking good. There you go. Hit the nice, easy stop route. Them curls was open. The stops is open. It's okay. I think I see a little bit too much under center 3 tight end sets here on first downs for my liking, but I don't think Detroit even uses. Detroit uses sets like this? This is Detroit's playbook. I don't remember them having these types of formations, but we go right back to the play that was wide open, though. And Michael Meyer this time is going to go ahead and make the grab. They went the same type of defense, too. Another blitz. I mean, that is, I guess, a good way to run it. If we know they're going to run a blitz against that formation to counter it, we can get a quick pass off here. So we're going to go with the play fake. Go right. Yes, thank you. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Go right to the fullback or halfback. I saw Kyron leaking. He was open enough for the first down. We don't need it all in one play. So third down here is we're going to go motion across the formation again with Jackson. Handoff. No, it's a play fake. Pocket's looking clean. He's going to get out and run even though he didn't have to, but Arizona defense has been playing good all day here. Seeing another blitz here coming across. We get it out to Jackson, though, to beat the blitz and steps out. Never seen such fear in a tight end's eyes by a cornerback. Throw will go out here to this little stop route as Lad McConkey is able to hold on to that despite the hit. At least he's not afraid of this Arizona defense. Now we got Puka at the bottom of the screen seemingly by himself. So back to another 3 tight end set here. Motioning Jackson across. This time we're going with another play fake, and they sent the blitz, so we were not ready for. Too many under center first down plays is leading to these 3rd and longs. So we're going to go with that draw play on 3rd and 15. I got to get in and change this playbook. I don't know what plays they're calling when we be up here in the booth because the offense looks way better up here. But, yeah, I'm not allowing that to happen any longer. We actually go back-to-back punts. Actually, they got a safety on that last play to get them back up 9-3 here as we go to the 4th quarter. And now they're driving here with a penalty. They get up another score. Three minutes left to go. We throw an interception to Jerry and Arnold, bro. Oh, my gosh. Say hello to the 3-2 Arizona Cardinals, bro. This is all right. 3-2 Rams. This is embarrassing. So I did not expect it to go like that. I mean, even if we lost, I thought it'd at least be closer than that. I mean, we were able to get a touchdown last minute, but yeah, there are some plays that I think that I do disagree with. So I'll probably get into this playbook a little bit before the next game and make some changes for real. Rushing the ball, I mean, they were able to rush in 3 touchdowns. They got that safety. We just really couldn't move the ball for our lives' sakes on our side. I mean, Alexander Jackson led us in catches with 9 for 89, and nobody else kind of really did anything outside of that. So we got to figure out what's going on. Got to figure out what the big difference is here. And like I said, rushing-wise, 2.6 a carry. We might need to make a change here with Williams. It might not be working. Upgrade here for Connor Scott after the game. We're going to upgrade his pass protector, which is one of his weaker subjects here. Plus 2 pass ball protector, which I mean, he's one of the offensive linemen that's actually giving up the most sacks. So maybe we need to just upgrade his pass block protector here because that pass block power is actually very, very low. But that'll be another loss there here. 2 back-to-back losses in the last 3 weeks. But the schedule's going to get a lot lighter here coming through it. So we'll probably jump in these games and kind of see if they're interesting to watch, late in the 4th. But hopefully we're able to walk away with a 3-game winning streak here as we go into the bye. Or not going to the bye, we're going to the trade deadline. So we really try to figure out what type of team this is going to be. We're going to be buyers or sellers at this trade deadline mark. That'll be our key indication here. And we will get that in this video too as well as we go and check out this mock draft 1. And it looks like right now, let's look at just us for a second and we'll come back to everybody else. They have us as the 22nd pick. Projected getting a receiver, Levi Burgess, who has 8 catch in traffic, but only 20% scouted right now. So, of course, don't have too much information on him. But as far as some of the other top talents, we're already at 50%. Defensive tackle. Okay, that makes sense. Top 5 picks here. Looks like we have 4 edge rushers, basically going top 4. 2 route linebackers, 2 right ends, 3 speed rushers, and a power rusher, and then a receiver cracking the top 5 too as well. First, a cornerback here at 6. Another edge rusher. Looks like a big edge rusher class. Outside linebacker is heavy here, the top part. In the top 10. Our first quarterback doesn't go until 14 with Andy Waddell. Strong arm. out of Cincinnati going to the Raiders. Looks like he could be the only first-round quarterback, as we got, looks like 3 or 4 different receivers going, about 3 different cornerbacks, and mainly just edge rushers though after that. So it did say edge rusher, was a strength in the class. Here it says D-line is the strongest as team needs. I thought it was draft needs. Does it show? I think I have to go to prospects maybe. It says somewhere. It's probably a region breakdown. Here it goes. Right outside linebacker, receiver, and cornerback are the national strengths. Right end, obviously, up there too, because we saw a lot of those go in the first round. But we'll keep our eyes and focuses on that too as well. Like I said, let me get in. I want to get in here and make a couple changes to the playbook, and then we'll get into these Saints, Detroit, and Seahawks games to see how we can finish up. Not the way that I saw this game going. I mean, we're down 10-0 here as we're in the second half of this ball game here, trying to make it close. Now, I did forget to put our playbook in here, but I did go adjust that before the start of this game. So I think I helped make it a little bit better for us to get some more offense here. So that's a great drive, just progressively moving down the field, getting our first points here in the third to make it 10-7. Now we just need the defense to continue to hold up their end of the bargain as we get a quick 3 and out. And a big play there, 27 yards to Puka. It's going to get into the fourth quarter here and see if we can go ahead and take this lead right back. We are without McCollum here in this game. He did have an ACL sprain through practice injuries, so we'll be looking to get by without him, as Puka with the catch behind the linebacker there. Fortunately, he fell on the ground, otherwise he probably could have got us at least the first. So we will have more Matthew Allen here today, or at least we've seen more Matthew Allen here today. So we're going to go ahead with the direct handoff up the middle. Great blocks there by our fullback, and he slips through a tackle. Kyron Williams getting us up to the 28-yard line. That's probably the biggest run we've seen from him in a while. Now, I didn't take out like all the runs like I normally typically do on some of these formations. There's still some good runs there that I think Kyron Williams can eat off of just in the right situations there. So I don't know what the blocking was on that one. I don't know if that was just like a loop around. If they try to just, shed that a little bit differently, hide the blitzer. This one's going to be an obvious blitz up the middle, and he does not get it out in time. I feel like blitzing is like double teaming in the NBA. Like, if you can find it, somebody's open somewhere. You just got to look for it. And that time they were in his face way too quickly to find anything. Here we found an open Puka, but that's not going to do anything but get us back in field goal range to at least tie this game back up. And I was about ready to go through another defensive drive here, but it looks like we actually got the ball back. 10-yard. Well, I mean, I just see a 10-yard penalty against the offense, but we didn't have the ball, so I don't know what happened. But 19-yard pass to Lad McConkey. Let's go ahead and get back into the game here then and see if we can get in the end zone here. We're already at the 1-yard line, first and goal or second and goal. After we tried one rush with Kyron Williams, did not work. Staying in the shotgun look here. We'll hand it off to him again, and this time he's in there, standing up on his feet, shedding off a tackler, giving us our lead right back. And thankfully, our first lead of the game, but it comes here late. I just want to know who down at EA offices let this happen. Like, in what scenario would a defensive tackle even be on the list of depth chart people to go back there? Please, somebody tell. Is this how the Rams defense actually works? This is why y'all got bounced out in the playoffs? Because y'all got defensive tackles playing free safety. As they go with a little screen pass here, gets out to the outside, blocks look like they're set up, and he pushes his way forward for the first. And that should get him to the 2-minute warning. Come on, defense, let's get a turnover. Can we get an interception from somebody, please? Here, we have so many good DBs, but we also got so many good edge rushers. That's going to be number 44, Chris Braswell, getting in the backfield this time around. He's helping out with loading up this pass rushing load for us. He's now on 2nd and 17. They're going to go right back to the pass. Throw goes out to the sideline, and he gets his feet in time. They're going to actually get a timeout here, which, I mean, he fell out of bounds. They probably didn't even need to use the timeout, but booth review will have, I mean, that's both feet and knees in bounds, I think. Like, look, both feet on the, yeah, that's in bounds. That one wasn't even close if you ask me. Offense over there trying to hype up the defense to get one final stop here on third down, sending 4 out. They throw it short. He's going to the outside. Not enough speed to get there. It's going to be 4th and 1, and this is going to be for the game. If we can stop them here, we should be able to get ball back and clock this one out. Dropping back, throw goes deep, one-on-one coverage, back corner of the end zone, and his feet were not in. He was only able to get 1 foot in. He definitely beat the press. He was wide open. Had plenty of steps. I can't even just say a step. Had plenty of steps, but 1 step too many let out of bounds. And wow, as much as we try to talk about him, Kyron Williams actually leading the league in rushing touchdowns. Hey, it doesn't matter how we win as long as we win. So second half did it for us. All 17 of our points came in the second half when we finally decided to turn it up a little bit there. Offensively, we could have did way better. Only 223 yards total on the day, as we only threw for 168. Only had 18 attempts. Joshua Booth had a pretty good game as far as the Saints go, but much better efficiency here. I mean, he didn't have the 20-yarder, which kind of boosts up the average, but 2 touchdowns here to help him out on the day. And then passing game wise, Puka led the way for 73. McClonky was able to get in there, but not too much to talk about. We just got to go ahead and fix up a couple of, lineup adjustments and actually get our playbook in for the next one. Upgrading after the game, Najee Singleton, 77 power moves. Block shit is pretty good. We just got to upgrade something so that you can get back to the QB. So I'm going to do a power rush upgrade here. Get a +2 on power and finesse moves, which gets them closer to 80 for the power moves, which is great. Matthew Allen here getting an upgrade after his first game as an official starter at wide receiver 3. We'll go right back to his normal spot. +3 release and deep route running, though I like that. So it's up to 82 and 78. So that'll help him if he's on the outside some more. All right, what's the next question this time, y'all? You like to get to know successful your take on how successful the play calling has been this season. Let's focus on defense. This is a new one. Oh, which stat are you talking about? How often your team sacks the quarterback? Okay. Higher than 2 sacks. Wait, what? Average at least 2 sacks per game. I'd say it's higher. We get a lot of sacks in. Hey, there we go. The experts will appreciate how much we care about analytics. I don't really care, but +5 stat or morale +5 and then staff points +7. That's beautiful. I wish they would give me a hint at what these are about so I can go figure out what I need to learn. But yeah, I knew we get a lot of sacks, so I knew that one had to be at least more than 2. If they had said 3 or 4, then I was probably getting kind of stuck. But more than 2, I've seen several games we had there was one game we had 4.5 in one game. All right, last game we had 3, I think. Coach, fans are curious about the upcoming trade deadline. Do you have any plans to upgrade the roster? I don't think so. I mean, as far as I know right now, I don't think we'll be making any moves. I think that the team is in a solid state. I mean, we're winning games. We're 5-2. Said, great, thanks for being honest. I don't plan on making any moves. I don't plan on trying to trade. Especially, 80 of us would be crazy, but we're not going to be trading. We're 4-2 right now, and I have a chance of definitely being 6-2 here after the next 2 games. This is not it. This one's even worse. 27-10 Detroit. The offense isn't really moving. Now we actually have our actual playbook in here, and you can see the offense is still moving. That's a deep pass play to get us back within 10. But the defense, they got me leaving some question marks here. We've given up, I don't even know how many passing yards here today. Just already. Let me look at the stats. Player stats. I've seen back. It's only 247, so it's not that crazy, but they don't even have running yards. It's just they're just scoring. Let me double check and make sure the formations are okay. He's still back there. I went through and changed it. Why is he back here? Oh, now we're back on the field again. Okay, why? I don't know why he was back there. At least they put Sims in. Oh, no. I'm playing. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe I just didn't do it right. I'm going to go back and double check again. I made the changes to take him off of those formations because I saw they actually did have him in the formation subs system there. And that might be why our pass defense is struggling, and especially here today. They were all over the field throwing the ball throughout the first half and scoring. So that could be a solid reason why, because it's in our nickel packages that he's in there, so it's not just like a normal just down set. Who's supposed to be over there? That could also be part of the problem. We just have people wide open on the field with nobody in coverage and 2 people deep in the same area, it looks like here. 1st and 10 for Detroit. Here's they're going to look back, fire that one right over the middle. I think that's Sam Laporta there with the catch. Man's working himself up to X Factor. Wow, Amon-Ra St. Brown still just superstar? That's crazy. Drop back here. Hand off up the middle. We're eating that up in the backfield. Easy TFL there. John Monty getting in the backfield with the quickness. 3rd and 8 now. We can get a stop here. We're still in this game. Don't get us wrong now. So they're motioning in their receiver here a little bit. Quick pass play will come in. Pressure's going to be up the middle to get the quarterback out the pocket. Wing goes in there for the sack. You know we average 2 a week. Now, pretty deep punt back for us, but if we can score this, we might be in an okay position. 27-17 now. Let's look what this new playbook looks like. Like I said, I changed it up here a little bit to give us a lot more formations here where we can do stuff like that, go down the field. As McCullum was able to make the catch there, coming back from his practice squad injury, getting us plenty of breathing room now to the 33. We're going to drop back, throw another quick pass out to him here as he takes the hit there and gets down. So let's look to get this offense down the field in a hurry if possible. 2nd and 7. Matthews fires it over the middle, and that was popped loose. Hey, look, I appreciate the quick trigger on the seams, but stop getting your players killed. Can you worry about your teammates at least a little bit here? So we're going to throw that one underneath the Jackson. 4th and inches. Can we go for it, though? Yeah, this is what I like to see against Dan Campbell's own Detroit. We're going for it on 4th down 2. 4th and inches here. We were getting extra meat into the line. 3 tight ends set here. As Jackson motions his way across, we're going to hand this off up the middle. And that's a big running lane there for Williams. Getting to our side of the field. Only 6 rushes here for 39 yards. I still had runs in the playbook. Maybe I need to turn up the frequency on those. We don't want them, obviously, just to not carry the ball. But we also have had a game here where we haven't needed to run the – thank goodness. That's the one time I'll thank EA for bad hands, because that ball was just floating in there. If you couldn't catch that one, I think you're going to get cut the next day. Or you on the jug machine for the rest of your life. Drop back. Pocket starting to collapse here. Throw will go out, avoiding the sack. Matthews evading the pocket yet again. Shreds a tackle, and down he goes. 4th and 22. You know we're in 4-down territory. I can't believe nobody got open. We have some pretty good receivers, so the fact that nobody's getting open on these routes, it's not like Detroit's DBs are that good. Dropping back here, throw will go deep down the field, one-on-one coverage, and he had Williams. He actually had him like so badly underbeat that he was open and still couldn't catch the rock. Close loss here, man. I mean, we almost made it happen, but we cannot win when we're turning the ball over. I mean, offense, great job today. We could probably do a little bit better in the run game still. 39 attempts, 361 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Obviously not a great way to test out the playbook as far as if the run is going to be there because of how many times we had to pass the ball because we were losing so bad thanks to 2 interceptions. But, yeah, great job by them. We gave 3 touchdown catches to Amon-Ra, of course. I can live with that. But at least McCollum got 2 himself, another 100-yard day, Puka 94 and a touchdown. Now we just got to figure out the issues with why my defensive tackle is playing safety. Big week this week. As you know, we're facing the Seahawks, and the fans expect a win, so we better go get one. Ryan Clark predicted they would win this week because they have the edge at running back. How we prove them wrong? Okay, I mean, the Seattle has always typically had a pretty good running game, but Williams needs to score more touchdowns or has more rushing yards. I'm going to say more rushing yards. I'm going to have faith in Williams to get more yards than they're happening. Although he has been doing good at touchdowns, I don't know if we're going to really try to run the ball into the end zone. We've also been passing the ball very well, so we'll probably just keep up with that pass game strategy here. And one thing I did look at, I was expecting to win these 3 games. Unfortunately, we haven't. But the NFC is weirdly strong and weak at the same time. At a 4-3 record, we're still going to the postseason. Green Bay, though, at 5-2. You got 2 6-win teams in the NFC East. The North and our division are both led by 6-win teams. But the NFC South is so weak that we might be able to slide in. Our only competition right now is the 49ers at 4-3. And obviously 3 or 4 teams are still in play. But it's going to be big against the 49ers. So this win here against Seattle could be huge to get us in postseason position for at least a wild card spot in our first postseason game in the series. So it's going to be a very big game here on the road for the first time this season at Lumen Field. And it's a cloudy day here in Seattle. We're going to watch this one a little bit more from the sim factor here as we're going to try to walk out of Seattle with the dub so we can stay above 500. We don't want to be at it. We want to be over it at 4-3 here. So, 2-5, we should be able to go ahead and eat against these guys. It doesn't look like they're trying to run the ball too much here. So I'm seeing back-to-back 3 and outs. We're going to get a touchdown there. We're going into the half still up 14-9 here. So we'll kind of slow things down here a little bit through the third. As there goes that run game that they were talking about having the advantage with, mixing in with the pass. It looks like Seattle will go down and thankfully have to just settle for 3. And they do take the lead here in the 4th. So it's 19-14 here as we had, just a couple turnovers, a couple penalties here. And we really need this game big time, man. I need us to get a dub here today. So please, offense. I got a new playbook in here. I boosted the runs here on first down so we can try to get the ball in our hands of Kyron Williams a little bit more. Still only 8 carries for 37 yards. What is going on? I boosted the runs on first down and second and shorts and stuff like that, but still only 8 carries. Now we have been down for most of this game, but we got to start running this ball a little bit more. So we're going to drop back here facing the blitz. Throw will go out over the middle. That's Puka Nakau. Great catch there. 2 interceptions from Matthews. I think that's been the problem here recently too as well. Yeah, 2 interceptions in the loss last week. 2 interceptions this week. He's just not been able to keep care of that football as much as we would like to. We cannot win games with turnovers here. Looks like we got McCollum calling out something here on the defense, so maybe we'll look to go towards him as Ladd McClunkin will go ahead and motion across the formation here on 2nd and 5. Throw over the middle, and McCullum was calling out his open catch there as he's able to get that onto our side of the field. 7 minutes left to go in the game, and we are on our side. Now, we've seen drives stall out here today. We haven't seen a really successful drop all the way through. Good spin out there by Matthews. Way to get me some extra yards there. 2nd and 4. Looks like they got man coverage across the boards here. Slant routes, and that is Ladd McClunkin beating his man off the line. Just simple double slants that time. They went straight man across the board, and he was able to get a huge gap to not only catch that, but get some rack yardages afterwards. Bunch to the top. We're going to motion Ladd McClunkin again. This time we're going with a quick little RPO read to Puka, who will go backwards before going forwards. And it'll be 2nd and 4 after the great catch. This is more or less what I wanted to see more of. This offense actually moving and working here. So we have 2nd and 4. Looks like we'll go with a run up the middle here. Little trap play as Williams will go ahead and get tackled forward for the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Oh, my receiver's tired. Dang, look at that. Everybody tired. My tight end tired. My receiver's tired. Might have to start toning back practices here as we get into the second half of the year. But I need y'all to actually earn them tone back practices by showing me that we're going to win. All right, here we go. 2nd and goal, 4 yards away. We're going to go under center, but drop back for the pass. He's wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Michael Meyer, they're on the quick out route, giving us our lead right back, and now it's going to be up to the defense to go ahead and hold them down. And actually, the better question is, are we going to go for 2 to increase the lead to 3? And I like it. That's exactly what we're doing here. Under center. 2x2 tight end look. Here's we're going to look to throw that right to the hands of the defense. All right, so I got to change my go for 2 plays because that definitely shouldn't be a first option if that's what you're going to do with it. I mean, you could have at least just ran in if you're going to do something like that. But now we got to stop their running game as Kenneth Walker, the third here, is actually at 99 overall this late into the franchise. He's been that much of a beast here for Seattle, and it looks like they might lean on him here to try to get this game back in hand as that throw is going to be off the hands of DK Metcalf. A quick 3 and out would be beautiful here. Please get one more stop for me, defense. I don't see no defensive tackle at free safety, so we might be good. But I do see pancakes on the line as we're going to get the quarterback to scramble and throw that one to the seats. It's 4 down. Oh, they're going to go ahead and punt it too. Come on, offense. We can walk this off if we run the ball efficiently. So it'll be great here to get some runs to get this line moving a little bit, but at least eat up some clock. You know, every play should take at least 40 to 50 seconds to run. This might be the last play here before the 2-minute warning here. As we do get this one under 2:40 here. It'll be a pass play looking to throw this out over the middle. And that's McCollum wide open with plenty of running room to get us up to the 50. So the play right before the 2-minute warning will get us closer to midfield. 3rd and 6 here. We're going to go actually with the screen pass and you get sacked. Are you kidding me? Okay, at least they have no timeouts, though. So as long as we keep them out of field goal range, we could be okay here. They're going to look to pass, though. They won't be able to use and lean on the running game as much as we go to get their quarterback out of the pocket. He stops and finds his running back, though. Still, it's KW is wide open. 14-second runoff here for them as they're down to now 1:16. Can we get some pressure in the backfield? Getting the quarterback. They're just dumping to the halfback. Come on, y'all. Somebody step up, please. He's just running a little stop route, getting plenty of room to run afterwards here. Let's get the pocket collapse, move him out a little bit. There we go on the run. There we go. 49 seconds left to go here. So we're going to get him to stand back in the pocket. It's collapsing around him, and that's wide open. They're getting closer to field goal range. 8-second runoff. Okay, they really just be randomly. I think this is RNG with the runoffs that you get here. As we get him out of the pocket and we get him to throw it away. A sack would have been beautiful, though. Remember, though, they don't have a timeout, so to get the field goal unit on the field, it should not be that quick as we're in the backfield getting them to throw away yet again. Okay. 3rd and 10, 21 seconds left to go. They've converted 4 third downs. We only converted 2 third downs. That's probably why this game is as low scoring as it is here. As we're going to get back to the backfield. Throw will go out again. And, why is my look, there goes my defensive tackle. I don't know how to fix this problem. I don't know how to get my defensive tackle off my pass coverages. He's still back there. I'm going to have to go in every game and manually change this. I don't know what to do. Dropping back here, chasing out in the backfield. Can we get a sack? We will, and it's going to be a sack fumble. Somebody just go ahead and scoop that up and take it to the crib for me. Why not? Why are you on your teammate's neck like that? Regardless, we're going to go ahead and take the divisional win here against Seattle. Go back up to 5-3 and really cement ourselves closer to making that wild card berth there. Great play there by the defense, and then I don't know why 44 was just all in the way. And then look, just kind of brotherly love that man to the ground. Very close dub here where we were able to get it done, man. 20-19. Great come from behind victory here. They scored every single quarter, though. We were just lucky to get that 4th quarter, and somehow, unfortunately, fell on that 2-point conversion, though. 232, 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions here for Jeremiah Matthews. 8.2 a carry, though, so he's at least going down the field, rushing the ball. We held him to 3.9 a carry, which is great. Didn't outrush him, though, with only 54 yards, 2 less carries. They did lean on him, I guess, a little bit more than we did. And then receiving wise, looks like no huge gains from either side. 2 more touchdowns for Brian McCollum, though. He's really leading the way in that category. Gave up 3 sacks today. It's 2 from our left tackle, 1 from our right. And then defensively, did we get any more? We got 4 sacks here today as well. Chris Braswell getting 1.5, leading the way. Great team victory, though. A win is a win, and I don't care if we even get our goals. So good to beat that team for sure. Ryan was probably that Kyron Williams was outplayed by K-15. I get it, but we got the win, so he did fine. I mean, yeah, I guess we might have got a boost there if he did do better than him, but hey, we got the dub. We're going into this we're going to basically the trade deadline at 5-3, a chance to make the postseason, and there's not too many moves that I think we need to make. I think it's more so just internally playing better. That's all. I mean, if you look at the rankings here, we're 9th best in scoring, 10th now in points per game. So the defense is even getting better. 2nd best rush defense in the league, 6th best passing offense in the league. It's just our rushing offense and our passing defense, which our passing defense is probably bad because I can't find a reason. And I'm going to show y'all right now with our staff to get my defensive tackle out of free safety. So please leave down below in the comment section if you guys know what I need to do other than go into the game and manually change this formation. Look. I mean, everybody's in their same spots. I mean, you can see no 97 is back there or anything like that. Like, let me see here on the D-line, 94, 93, 97. Over here, everything looks okay. In the nickel, if I go to dime, everything looks fine. If I go to quarter, everything looks straight to me. If I go prevent, I'm only seeing 1 number across, and I'm not seeing the safety. So I have no idea. I don't know why he's back there. And if I even go check my depth chart, I mean, seriously, I have no idea what else I can do to reorganize this depth chart. If I look at my linebackers, because it's 97 or 98, it's Jonathan White, my 3rd string defensive tackle. He's not listed here at left outside linebacker. He's not listed here at middle linebacker. He's not listed here at right outside linebacker. He's not listed at corner, free safety, strong safety. And if I go look at see where even on the rushing, like he's not top 3 in anything. He's not even top 3 on rush defensive tackle. He's not on the field. He's not supposed to be on the field at all. Not sub linebacker, not slot corner. So I don't know. Y'all maybe can let me know down below. Maybe it's because I have Sergio Sims as the starting sub linebacker. Maybe I can just do that and let Lawrence be the starter there, and let, I guess, Joseph be there, and then maybe that'll do it. And since Joseph is the free safety, the backup free safety, maybe that'll help fix it. We'll see. But I really gotta find somebody to fix that. But if you guys are enjoying the episodes, man, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You guys way out next time out. I mean, trade deadline, I'll kind of look at the roster here on my own a little bit, see if there's any pieces or trades that we might want to make to upgrade the team to make a final push. But a little bit of a look here at the standings. We're still the 7th seed. The 49ers lost last week too as well. Green Bay's at 5-2 as they just had their bye. Dallas is 6-2. So we got some ways to go. Some other competition in this end of the season could get very, very interesting as we have the 49ers in week 11, which we might focus on primarily next time. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's been your boy SGGK coach Sean Smooth, and we'll be back here with the Rams very soon. Later.